It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it. There's a reason education sucks, because the owners of this country don't want that. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club, because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it. There's a reason education sucks, because the owners of this country don't.
There you go, family. See it for yourself.
Control things and make all.
You see it for yourself, yeah? Big up to everyone around the world. You are free. We are eternal beings, family. The Asian Arabs tried to take away our immortality as they kept our eternal water. Family, wow. I mean, this is a beautiful day. Family, know that they owned you from the birth certificate and the vaccination, yeah? So all you have to not do is just own up to that name, take back, reclaim your power. You are God, you are the creator in the flesh, yeah? Family, this is so beautiful. The evidence points for it to itself.
Things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't.
They're put there by them, family. They're put there by them. Family, just keep spreading the truth. You are free. Free like the birds of the pea. You don't have to pay no electricity or no energy. Family, that frees your mind. Now, when you're thinking about bills, thinking that creates stress, that creates disease within the body, not only that, that affects your law of attraction. Family, so get what I'm saying, yeah? When you're not paying electricity, free energy, gas, water, it's like, wow, your mind is awake, your brain capacity is awake, because you realize, oh my God, you have been living in a dream. And the dream is, you are the dream. You are in heaven. You created everything. But our Asian and Arab children decided to take everything off us, pattern it, and sell it back to us, and then cut down our beautiful oxygenated trees, which we need to have a relationship with in order for us, for the universe to survive, not just this planet. Then they teach us about different planets. From if you get a telescope and look at the planets, it's a star, it's a consciousness, it's a vibrating star. You can see it's in the ocean, just there. I mean, the reason why they teach us about UFOs and aliens and other beings from out of different, because they don't want you to know how special you are. The planet is, your skin is formed from the planet. So if there's another planet out there such as Mars, what is walking on Mars? What creature would be formed from hot molten rock? Family, can't you see this rock? It's full of dirt, it's full of grass, it's full of greenery, animals, birds, bees. That's what you are. Family, this is a dream. Wake up. Smell the roses. Smell the roses. Don't smell the coffee. Smell the roses. Smell that fresh air. That blue sea. That green grass. Family, when our parents signed the birth certificate and took us down to the doctors to wipe our memories, so we couldn't remember this. And if we do remember this, because some people do remember their past reincarnation, and then they go to these doctors and then tell them that they remember it, and then guess what they're going to do? Take the information, wipe your memories. I mean, why do you think most of our Asian and Arab children work for the IBM, computer software engineers, computer this, computer that. Then they have the doctors, then the psychiatrists, then they work in the mental homes.
You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. You know what they want?
They own you. They patterned you when you took the injection. That's how they own you, because they're able to put frequencies inside of you that literally make you not even want to hear this information, but a picture paints 1,000 words. So this, as well as my words and my vibration and my love for each and every one of you, including the Asian and Arabs, including them. I love them. But I speak my truth. And the truth sets us free. I don't care if you don't like me. But not one Asian and Arab have come to me and said that they don't like me for speaking this truth. Each one of us are being controlled by the devil within. It's that simple. I'm only here to remove the devil, our creation, our most beautiful creation. But check the situation and check the sensation. If you don't want this heaven on earth, there's no birth. Family, you are free. This is the best time to live. Can you believe? Like, what the devil, the feminine energy. So understand, men, this is why your women are coming at you for so much, because the devil is the feminine energy, and the Asian Arabs know that. And I'm not blaming nobody on the planet. I blame their forefathers and foremothers, which I hope. I have to use the word hope, cope, soap. Shouldn't really use hope. But we have faith, grace. And guess what? I don't really care. Really. They need to pray that they're still not here. That's what they need to do. Because if they're still existing, because they know about the eternal power, and we are eternal beings, family, time does not exist. It's just the moon and the sun going round in cycles. Check it if you don't believe me. Go Google it or YouTube. What do stars actually look like underneath a telescope? What do these so-called planets? How can a planet, so we're on a planet now, it's a solid rock, we all know, we walk on it. How can a planet such as Mars, Jupiter, or whatever, Pluto, be a consciousness, be a light frequency? Why is it not a solid structure like planet Earth? I mean, listen, the Asian Arabs have you from school. They control the school system, as you said, control the government. Yeah. They put people that look like us, resemble us, but they are not us. And I don't mean no disrespect by that, but because you are not us, there is a hierarchy on earth, and out of darkness came Lloyd. Out of darkness came Lloyd, you know. Family is true thing. Out of darkness came light. What is the void? Everybody goes back to the void. Your thoughts come back from the void. The fabrication of the universe. What is the fabrication of the darkness, fam? There's no getting away from it. When you all go back to sleep, you go back to the void, the darkness which you all came from. So whether you don't want to listen, and most of the people, you do want to listen because you know the truth. And if you don't want to accept the truth, it's just the feminine devil within you that's fighting the truth, because you know it's over. The Asian and Arabs are our children. Everything belongs to the Jamaican, Caribbean, and then our Irish, Scottish brothers and sisters. Why? Because we are the dark moon and the light moon. And yes, the whole planet was inhabited by Jamaican Caribbeans at first, until I used my genes to create Eve and create the Irish and Scottish. Whether you like it or not, I don't really care. Really and truly right now, it's done, isn't it? Nobody likes the truth. This is why I call it Truth Hurts, but the truth sets you free.
They want obedient workers, people who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they own this fucking place. It's a big club.
Yo, man, yeah, cause I'm not even targeting women. You're Irishman, yeah. And you know what? No Irishman comes back at me. I'm not even like, it's just, you know, yeah, one person, and I love it a bit, so I don't care. I just know it's you, Asian and Arabs. You've done something. Men, listen to what I'm saying. The Asian and Arab, our children, have vaccinated our women, fam. So don't listen. If it's not, if you're trying to encourage and you're trying to further the relationship, yeah, don't get antagonized by the situation, but just go for a walk. But honestly, I know the Asian Arabs have used our mothers against us, our women, against us. Through the vaccinations, through the subliminal programming, through all the... But they targeted the women. And it's there for you to see. They gave our Irish and Scottish brethren why? Did they give them the most powerfulest, not powerfulest job, because they're not powerful for them, you don't need to be a nurse or not. Why did they put them, what did he just say? Out of darkness came the light. So obviously they knew, don't give the darkness so much, because they are love. They are love. They created everybody, so we love everyone and cherish everyone. Yeah, so we have to give it to the light to keep everybody, to keep the dark in check. Yeah. I'm not talking to everybody because obviously everybody's beautiful, but there's Jamaican and Irish that have chosen to do the wrong. But if you look at a bigger picture, you can see that the Asians obviously put the Irish and the Scottish just above us, the Jamaican, Caribbean, just to control them. Yeah, because they're white, they're the creators, and they love them because they're the yin and the yang. I mean, it's over now. Over. Yeah. I mean, spread the word. The Jamaican Caribbean are the original human beings on the plane of existence. Then we created our Irish and Scottish brethren. Through interbreeding, we created our Asian and Arab children. And then obviously through gene splicing, the mess with that. But we're not even going to go into that right now. It's about love. Yeah. I'm sending love to each and every one of you around the world. You know I'm here. Come on. Who else has got, where do you think all this knowledge? This knowledge is there. But if you don't love, and you don't put the time and energy in, and love to receive this information,
and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
They know the truth. They know that you imperial majesty, King Tutankhamun, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Abraham, Moses, man. They know about reincarnation. They know all of that. And in fact, that's why they said it just took one of us to wake up. One becomes two, two becomes three, three becomes four. I mean, stop paying on your bills anymore. You don't have to pay no more bills. You are free. I'm gonna just...
I heard Elijah Muhammad say this: there are many white people who mean right and in heart want to do right, but there are so few. If 10,000 rattlesnakes was coming down that aisle now, and I had a door here I could shut, and in that 10,000, 1,000 meant right. 1,000 rattlesnakes didn't want to bite me. I knew they were good. Should I let all these rattlesnakes come down, hoping that 1,000 get together and form a shield? Or should I just close the door and stay safe?
I think that...
You understand? The Viet Cong are not all bad, but America's still dropping bombs. In Hiroshima, the Japan wasn't bad, but she still dropped the bomb. In Korea, they weren't bad, but they still dropped the bomb. So now I'm going to forget the 400 years of lynching and killing and raping and depriving my people of freedom, justice, equality, first fired, last hired, the lowest of low, last respected. And I'm going to look at 2 or 3 white people who are trying to do right and don't see the other million trying to kill me. I'm not that big of a fool.
Huh? Yeah. Now you see it for yourself. His name Muhammad Ali, and he's Jamaican Caribbean. Elijah Muhammad, he got his teachings from Asian and Arab. Where was everything directed? South Korea. This, that, terror. This, that, terror. Family, they tried. You see? They tried to put it on the white people, fam. And I told you nobody's white. They tried to put it on our Irish and Scottish brothers and sisters. Yeah? Play them off as the ones that put the nobody, but we're in slavery now, fam. Everyone that's not can't hear this, you are enslaved. They've got you. They own you. They have your DNA. They control your DNA. They're controlling your brain cells right now. If you can't hear this and see this, look. And they've called Muhammad Ali the greatest boxer. Come on, who controls the media? And he's telling you, this is what I'm saying, family. I thought the greatest, and he's, because you can punch somebody in the face. And he's very intellectual, I'm not going to lie. He's very good with his words. Very knowledgeable. Don't use that to box a man in his face. That don't make you the greatest. Make you the fakest, if you ask me. Peace, love, and light.